Good afternoon, I'm Jeff. I'm a sewer tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 129 Northwest Battaglia here in Gresham. We're located at the front of the home just off to the left of the garage door. We have a 3-inch ABS cleanout. This will be our point of access. I'm going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. We're going to introduce some water to the line here in just a moment. And here we go. Okay, line transitioned there. You're at 14 feet over to schedule 3034 PVC pipe. There's a little bit of standing water here prior to the transition. It's fairly minimal there. It looks like the pipe just settled a small amount. It's actually a very common occurrence right at the transition point. They're trying to meet two pieces of pipe installed at different times together. There is usually why that occurs. And I see no debris buildup collecting in that spot. It's such a small section of pipe there that I wouldn't expect to see any anyway, but there's no debris or grease or anything of that nature collecting there, indicating that it's causing any significant flow issues. I just put about a half gallon of water down the clean out here to simulate a toilet flush. That hasn't quite reached the camera yet, but we do have some more significant settling that's occurred there in the PVC. We just got done going through it all. And right here at 38 feet out, we have reached the main lateral. I'm still waiting for water to come flowing past the camera. The bellies in the line there may absorb a lot of that water as it's coming through. And still don't see any water flow yet here. So most likely the bellies there absorbed all the water I just put down the pipe. So anyway, we'll get those bellies checked out here when we reel back. I'm just going to verify where the location of the main is. I did locate the camera head successfully. The line goes straight out to Battaglia. And start reeling back here. So in this portion of the line, I'm starting to see more grease and debris collecting up on the sidewalls. Kind of see how deep this belly gets here. So right now the water level's up over the top of the camera lens, so there's at least an inch of standing water in there. I generally start seeing flow problems and debris collecting in lines once the amount of standing water reaches around a ½ inch to 3/4 of an inch. And you can see once you come back here behind the belly, you're starting to get grease buildup and stuff up on the sidewalls and up near the top of the pipe. That generally indicates the line is filling up there and getting towards the top of the line. It doesn't mean the line has backed up, but it's definitely causing the line to have a difficult time draining out. So I'm going to push out here, and I'm going to locate and mark the belly here in the line. There's a little bit of standing water prior to the belly. You can see there in the flow line. It's nothing that I'm concerned about. The major issue is the belly, like right here, which starts at about 26 feet out. I'm going to locate the beginning and end of the belly. I'll mark it with a white X at either end, and I'll mention the depth and location here in just a moment. Alrighty, look at the camera right here, and to no surprise, basically the belly goes up pretty close to the main lateral, which is I located at 11 feet deep, and right here, this is right just beyond the driveway skirt, about 6 inches into the street at this point. And because of that, I would contact the city. There's a good chance that the city may be responsible for this portion of the line. Generally, when a city takes responsibility, it's usually at the right-of-way or the street curb, which is where the belly starts at. And I'm picking the camera head up there at 11 feet deep. It's down there quite a ways, and the whole repair will be under concrete. It looks like the belly, all the water starts draining out and dissipating here. Letting the water settle into place. It's right here about 34 feet out where the water starts draining off again. So from 26 feet to 34 feet, I would recommend correcting to fix the belly. If the repair is not done, I would recommend just being careful as to what goes down the line. The stuff that you know shouldn't go down the pipe, paper towels, even flushable wipes, cooking grease, oil, big giant wads of toilet paper, the stuff that you know shouldn't go down the pipe. Bellies are very unforgiving to those kinds of items. A line that functions properly will handle them relatively well, but a belly is just going to catch every bit of that stuff as it comes through. So. Alright, the belly is now mapped out. Again, there's a white X at either end. The repair starts right where the driveway skirt meets the street, about 6 inches into the road. Anyway, starts 26 feet, extends out to 34 feet, so about 8 feet of sewer line here I'm recommending be repaired due to the fact there's an inch of standing water here due to the belly. And again, if the line is still functioning, I'm not seeing a ton of toilet paper collected in this spot. I do see grease buildup, and grease is going to collect in just about any sewer line, even if it doesn't have a belly. But with an inch of standing water there for about 8 feet, it's a spot where debris can very easily collect and build up. So I'd recommend getting that taken care of. Again, the line is functioning, but not properly. It's draining slowly through that area there. So if a repair isn't done, just make sure you watch what goes down the line. And you could keep an eye on it. If a repair isn't done, maybe do a rescope in a year or two to check it out, see if a lot of times bellies will behave differently depending on how many people are in the household and what's going down the sewer line, how frequently. You might have one person living here and it's no big deal, but you move 3 or 4 people in and it can become an issue. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and reel the camera head out of the line. Apart from the belly there, the rest of the line is in good shape. There's a couple other spots with a little bit of standing water, but there's no indication they're causing any flow issues. So the line is functioning, but I still would recommend it be repaired there. And definitely contact the city. There's a decent chance the city is responsible for that portion of the line.